if she says she's bisexual, if a Nigerian babe tells you that she's bisexual, run for your life. Run for the hills, because these women will have you wishing you were dead, for real. Like, run for your life. Save yourself the stress and run for your life. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl here again. I'm Dada Princess. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and like this video and drop a comment in the comment section below. Turn on your notification bells so that when I drop a video, you'll be the first to get the notification. And support your girl, because why not? You can follow me on my other social media accounts. I'm still Dada Princess everywhere. Yeah, so without further ado, let's hop right into today's topic. So from the title already, you know what we're going to be talking about. Today's topic is saying never date a bisexual woman in Nigeria. And before you people come for me, because I know you people like to tussle, you people like to fight, and I don't know how to fight. So before you people come for me, let me just say this. There is, in the Nigerian queer community, there is this underlying battle, right? There's this underlying tension where bisexual women always get like the brunt of it. Like, there's so much biphobia in our community because even lesbians do not treat bisexual women like their actual relationship material. They do not. And I will give you reasons why they do that in this video. So just stick around while getting there. So first of all, I think the biggest problem is that in this country, in Nigeria, I don't know if it happens in other places because I do not have like a broad spectrum to use to analyze, but from what I know here in Nigeria, I think a lot of bi-curious women say they are bisexual, first of all. So bi-curious women tell these lesbians that they are bisexual, and by doing so, these lesbians now have hope, like, oh, you're really interested in women for real. And then it turns out that these girls were just curious, like they are not really into like queer relationships or into women like that, or it's just an experimental thing for them. They feel like, oh, let me just test it. Oh, it's nice, but you know, I'm saving myself for like a real relationship, and this real relationship is a relationship with a guy. So, and again, do not forget the role that homophobia has to play, like homophobia in our society. Let's not forget the role it has to play with why bisexual women make the choices. Some bisexual women make the choices that they do. First of all, you see a lot of times that a woman that's actually bisexual, she's not bi-curious now, she's bisexual. She says that you see that some of them want to have a boyfriend and a girlfriend at the same time, right? And they do not identify as polyamorous or anything. They just want to have a boyfriend and a girlfriend because like the girlfriend is like their fake relationship, right? So in terms of like satisfaction, emotional satisfaction and stuff, they get it from their girlfriend, but they go to these guys because probably they want like monetary satisfaction or whatever the guy brings to the table, I guess. I wouldn't know. So you see situations like this, the women have boyfriends and then they have girlfriends. So most times the boyfriends do not know that their babes have girlfriends, right? And other times the girlfriends, like the lesbians they are with, know that this babe has a boyfriend, but maybe because they are in love and blinded by love, I guess, they just go along with it. Because I've been in those shoes before. I dated somebody for like 4 years. I know, right? I dated someone for like 4 years, and in as much as she had like a lot of internalized homophobia to deal with, I think the main issue was that she was seeing the both of us at the same time, and at some point, I think like after a couple of months, he knew. I knew about him, he knew about me, and like we were very cordial with each other, which I feel like now when I tell people, it's always like a very strange thing, because from people's experiences, they're like, no, flip out and like, yeah, that happened. But like, he was very cordial with me and stuff, and I feel like that really bothered me a lot. Why it bothered me? Let me tell you why it bothered me. It bothered me a lot because I felt like in the end he knew that in the long run this person doesn't really consider me like an actual future relationship, something that actually could go beyond just like girlfriend and girlfriend stuff, right? Because he knew that this person would want to settle down with him, right? So that always was, it was pinching me. Like I always felt like, right, like this guy is just like, hey, I know you can never get, this person in this way, right? And you see a lot of bisexual women, they end up marrying men. It's not because, I think half the time it's just because they want a socially acceptable marriage, right? They want a marriage that is socially acceptable in our kind of community because of the homophobic kind of society we are in. So a lot of them want like marriages where their parents can come to, like, I assume, because I'm not bisexual, I assume that they think, why ruffle those feathers when you're equally attracted to men as you are with women, and then with women it's frowned upon, with men it's okay. So you might as well just like pick the easy road. And I really do not blame them, because being out in this country is a problem. Even when you're not out in this country, being single in this country is also a problem, because like your elders, your relatives are like always on your neck, especially as a woman. They're like, when are you getting married, when are you getting married, when are you getting married? So I think I can understand the pressure that they feel from their family, right? But at the same time, there's this opinion that a lot of lesbians have. Like, they will tell you, never ever get in a relationship with a bisexual woman, like you will regret it, it's like a big mistake and stuff. And you hear this opinion passed around a lot in purely lesbian circles, and they just see bisexual women as women that you have fun with, like you don't really plan to settle with them because they don't really plan to settle with you. And I feel like if the homophobia in this country is taken out of the picture, I think a lot of bisexual women would not mind to settle down with other women. I feel like it's not completely their fault, right? But then there are people that want to eat their cake and have it. And I feel like if you're a bisexual person and you want to have multiple partners, you're valid, right? You're valid, but let people know. Just don't like take this person along and then just be jamming their heads and stuff, because a lot of times some of the guys do not know, and the innocent guys, the unsuspecting guys, they just go along not doing that. This woman has like totally like cut off a part of herself and never reveals this to him, and all the while she's still seeing other girls and stuff. So I feel like if you're a polyamorous person that is bisexual, you should as well let people know. I mean, there's no need to hide that. I think we have like evolved to the point where people understand that polyamory is a thing, and just let people be happy. So I do not think that bisexual women would always choose men. I just feel like because of the position they are in right now, and a lot of lesbians are so scared. Like personally, when I was much younger, I used to be so scared to like even entertain a bisexual woman. Why? Because I always feel like in the long run I would not be their ideal choice to settle down with. And also from my experience I had with my relationship, I also feel like you will never be enough for these people, because a lot of them want to please their parents and stuff. So you have to also get used to the idea that they might leave you eventually for a guy. But I do not think that's true for every bisexual person out there. There are bisexual people that would settle down with a woman as long as they find like a real loving, lasting relationship. So they are just lesbians that feel like it's a no for them. Once you're bisexual, is zero. I don't think that should be it. Now, when people have their preferences, I don't think you should cancel out an entire spectrum of people just because a couple of people are afraid to like stand up for themselves and be with who makes them happy and stuff. So yeah, So if you're bisexual, you're saying this, you're valid, of course. I don't know why the gay scene or the lesbian scene is like that towards bisexual people. I mean, I know why, but I feel like we shouldn't use that to determine like individualistic people and how they actually would handle it in their own relationships. So yeah, that's all for this video. I'll just ranting and saying a couple of incoherent things, maybe, but please support your girl. Don't forget to share this video to your friends and put it up there for other queer people to see. Peace.